Hey, what's up to all my Pisces out there? So please be sure to get this book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address in which you can reach me, and also prices are in the description box below as usual. So what I got are the Hierophant, the Justice, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Page of Rods, the Ten of Rods, the Eight of Rods, the Two of Pentacles, and then you have the High Priestess. So, what goes on here for you Pisces? So basically, what happens here is that you're in a position where you may be the one reaching out to somebody else, but the thing is that they may know that you're someone reaching out to them in a point of pain. So what happens here is that they may not necessarily reciprocate the energy. The King of Cups and the Page of Rods is a situation where that what you need to do is what it's basically saying is that what you Pisces need to do right, uh, right this part of the month is to embrace that energy and actually go with the flow. That you're that Pisceans are at a position right now where a lot of you Pisceans are going through some sort of change that you may not necessarily like due to whatever events happened, some whatever sort of betrayal that was fair that needed to happen that made you and this other person even. What it's saying here is that you need to go through that and actually go with the flow and ride the wave essentially, instead of trying to ask why did this happen to you in that sense. And if you're going to ask, find out why. So the thing is that the Page of Rods, the next, so after that, you got the Page of Rods. So the Page of Rods is a situation where, you know, you're going to be met with that. Not only are you going to be met with or suggested to go with the flow, but it's also about once you're able to do that, you will become a lot more lighthearted in that regard. Now, the Ten of Rods and the Ten of Rods and the I'm in here making a video. Okay. Yeah. I see it. I'm leaving. All right. The Ten of Rods and the Eight of Rods is a situation where what you need to do, or what I suggest you do is that sorry about that. That was my sister. But yeah, so what happens here is that this is a situation for you Pisces where so some of you may even try to bury yourselves in your work, or some of you may get over what it is that you are feeling in pain about and get back to your work. I will say that what it is that you Pisces can do is actually take somewhat a little bit of a break. Like you don't always have to be the one to, break yourself in order for you to feel better. Especially if you're going through a situation like this, you know what I mean. Make sure that you're up to par before you just go ahead and decide to get back to work. You're not a machine. So what happens here is that the last two cards are the Ten of Pentacles, and then you have the High Priestess. So the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess is a situation where you need to understand as well that, right, you're debating with yourself because you went back to your job too early. Take a couple of days off. If you're on vacation, if some of you Pisces are on vacation, really don't come off of vacation early. Really go ahead and take those days, and just mark it down as a business vacation, okay? And on your taxes. Wink, wink, hint, hint. And what happens here is that the High Priestess is a representation of how someone that you love, or someone possibly in your family, or someone that a crush or something like this, or a potential other, is willing to listen to what it is that you have to say, and is probably willing to spend a couple of days with you. So just take that in mind. You could tell them that if they really care, right? You can actually reach some sort of conclusion, some sort of problem solving aspect of what it is that you Pisces have a problem with. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.